Hi everyone! In this video, we'll explain what soft skills are and the 5 most important soft skills every QA should develop to improve their work as a software tester. Thank you for joining the video, and let's get started. This video is a part of the Udemy course Manual Software Testing Interview Q&A for QA. For more information, check the description below the video. Firstly, let's explain what soft skills are. Soft skills, often referred to as interpersonal or people skills, are non-technical skills that relate to how individuals interact with others, approach their work, and handle various situations. Soft skills are essential for quality assurance professionals as they play a crucial role in effective communication, collaboration, and problem-solving within a team. While the list of soft skills is not exhaustive, here are some key soft skills that are particularly important for software testing. The first key soft skill for every QA is communication skills. Effective communication is paramount in QA. QA professionals need to communicate clearly and concisely with developers, project managers, and other team members. Effective communication skills are essential at every step of QA work. During finding an issue, the QA tester needs to clearly articulate the bug, its impact, and the potential solutions, while also maintaining a collaborative and informative dialogue with different team members. This ensures that the bug is understood, addressed, and resolved in a timely manner, ultimately contributing to the quality of the software product. In practice, communication skills help the tester in many aspects. For example, imagine that a QA tester is assigned to test a new e-commerce website that allows users to browse products, add items to their cart, and proceed to checkout. The stakeholder provides a basic requirements list for the developing functions without any details. Then QA engineer starts reviewing these requirements and writes test cases. Scenario 1. The QA engineer's communication skills are not enough to specify these requirements with the customer. In that case, the tester writes 20 test cases based on the provided requirements without clarifying anything. Then these test cases run on different phases of the testing, such as component, integration, system, and acceptance. During acceptance testing, stakeholders notice that not all the required features are covered by the test cases. Particularly in the basic requirements list, one of the points was to add a wishlist functionality. However, it only works for registered users, while guests are not able to add the product to the wishlist. Since the QA engineer didn't clarify any details for the provided requirements, and the wishlist is a critical functionality for the e-commerce website, the stakeholders decided to block the release until the problem was solved. At first glance, it can be said that the tester did their job because the functionality of the wishlist was tested, and additional conditions for using the wishlist were not specified in the requirements. However, let's consider what else the tester could have done in this case. Scenario 2. The QA engineer's communication skills are sufficient to discuss unclear requirements and functionalities of the e-commerce website. The tester, using the power of 3, schedules a meeting with the product owner, project manager, and developer. During the discussion, they noticed that for each requirement, there are several sub-features that were not mentioned in the requirements. For example, there is no feature for a wishlist as a guest user, etc. Based on the discussion, the product owner adds new points for the features to the requirements list, which were discussed during the meeting. After that, the tester writes 40 detailed test cases based on the provided requirements, and additional information from the stakeholders, which helps in effectively testing the website, reducing misunderstandings, improving accuracy, and enhancing collaboration in the software development process. Due to the fact that the requirements were specified during the writing of test cases, the product passed all the tests and was successfully released. Let's move to the next key soft skill for every QA, and it is attention to detail. QA involves meticulously inspecting software for defects, inconsistencies, and potential issues. Having a strong attention to detail helps QA professionals catch even the smallest errors that might impact the product's quality. For example, a QA tester is testing a weather app that displays the current temperature in both Fahrenheit and Celsius. The tester notices that while the app correctly displays the temperature in Fahrenheit for the USA region and in Celsius for Europe region. After switching countries to Europe, where the unit of measurement for temperatures is Celsius, it displays the temperature converted in Celsius, but instead of the Celsius icon right after the value, the tester sees the Fahrenheit icon. Impact on quality. Though this error seems minor, it can lead to confusion for users who rely on accurate temperature information, particularly if they are traveling or making plans based on weather conditions. Such inconsistencies might undermine the app's reliability and user trust, impacting its overall quality. If the tester had paid attention to details, he would have logged this problem, the developers would have fixed the issue, and users would be satisfied with the application. The next key soft skill for every QA is critical thinking. Critical thinking is the process of actively and objectively analyzing, evaluating, and synthesizing information and ideas to make reasoned judgments and decisions. It involves carefully considering evidence, arguments, and various perspectives in order to form well-founded conclusions. By employing critical thinking skills, the QA tester is able to thoroughly analyze the complexity of the fund transfer feature. QA testers need to think critically to identify potential issues, assess risks, and design comprehensive testing strategies. They should be able to anticipate user behavior and explore various scenarios to ensure thorough testing coverage. For example, you find the issue on the website and assign it to the developer. The developer looks at the problem as it always answers it's not a bug, it's a feature that meets the requirements. You trust the developer and close the issue. But after some time, a user of the website calls to the customer support and reports the same issue. Then the angry customer comes to you asking why this problem wasn't found and fixed earlier. Another example is that QA tester has critical thinking. If you have critical thinking, you inform the developer that you will be raising a bug and assign an owner to the product for prioritization, so they can determine whether it's a problem or not and whether it needs fixing. Subsequently, you report an issue and the product owner reviews it, responding that it's needed a bug that requires fixing. As you can see in this case, critical thinking can prioritize the problem and lead to its resolution before going live. The next key soft skill for every QA is problem-solving skills. Problem-solving skills are a set of cognitive abilities and processes that enable individuals to identify, analyze, and resolve challenges, obstacles, and issues as they encounter in various contexts. QA professionals often encounter unexpected issues or challenges during testing. The ability to analyze problems, identify their root causes, communicate and collaborate with teammates and customers, propose effective solutions, and adapt throughout the problem-solving process is crucial for maintaining testing efficiency and product quality. For example, the QA engineer assigned to release the e-commerce website before the release of several new features. The estimated testing time for the release is 3 days. As usual during the release activities, the QA engineer should perform regression testing by running the corresponding test suite, which consists of 1,000 test cases. However, at the beginning of the first day of testing, the project manager approaches the testers and informs that the customers want the release to be tomorrow, not in 2 days. In that case, the QA tester has at least 2 scenarios. Scenario 1. The QA's engineer's problem-solving skills are not enough to solve this problem. Because the tester lacks sufficient problem-solving skills, he decides to work without rest until the morning in order to have time to run all 1,000 test cases. After a tiring day and night of work, in the end the release is successful, but the QA tester is exhausted and frustrated from overtime and stress. Let's now explore another scenario. The QA engineer's problem-solving skills are enough to solve this problem. Because the tester possesses enough problem-solving skills, he approaches the project manager and proposes the following approach. Instead of performing 1,000 regression test cases, perform only the smoke testing, which consists of 200 test cases, in order to have time to adequately test everything. The tester also explains that this approach increases the risk of post-release bugs, but allows completing the work in time without overtime. The project manager finds this approach appropriate and agrees to implement it for this release, taking into account the client's requests. Ultimately, after implementing this approach, the release is successful, as in the first scenario. However, thanks to the tester's problem-solving skills, better working conditions are created for both the tester and the team. Another key soft skill for every QA is collaboration and teamwork. Collaboration and teamwork are essential components of successful problem-solving, especially in professional environments. QA is a collaborative effort that involves working closely with developers, designers, project managers, and other team members. Strong collaboration skills help QA professionals integrate seamlessly into the team, share information, and contribute to discussions effectively. For example, QA testers assigned to a website release with a previously unfamiliar team. In this scenario, the collaboration and teamwork skills shine through introducing themselves, gathering context, explaining their QA role, participating in planning, sharing knowledge, reporting and resolving issues, providing feedback, offering support, and coordinating efforts for a successful release. Mentioned soft skills empower QA professionals to not only identify technical issues, but also interact positively with colleagues and stakeholders and advocate for thorough testing. Developing these 5 soft skills will not only enhance the quality of QA work, but also foster personal growth and career advancement within the field. That's all from our side. In this video, we reviewed the 5 most important soft skills every QA should develop. If there are topics that you would like to see, write a comment or question to the lecture. We hope to see you in the next video.